Okay, so it's morning, and I'm pretty sure regardless of outcome, today is the last day of our Icarus race. The race guys, so there's two classes of race and adventure. The race guys did this leg that I'm doing today yesterday, and they killed it. They all of them just kind of zoomed right up so quickly. I'm hoping that we have a similar experience, that we're able to make really good progress and just rock the back leg of the course like they did. Obviously, we're not going to rock it quite like they did. They're so fast. But I hope it goes smoothly. In either case, I'm pretty sure that today we're going to be back at the hangar, and even if it means using a truck. But I hope we fly the whole thing. That would be an amazing experience for me. I'm supposed to meet downstairs at 6:30, be in the lobby at 6:30. So I'm roughly tracking on time. I got to get going. So, as you might expect for an adventure event, it didn't go as planned. What happened is we both launched great. That was fantastic. We were headed out that way, and it started to drizzle, just spit a little bit. And Lara was like, "Hey, do you want to turn around?" And I said, "No, because the weather report's indicating clearing, and I thought there wouldn't be any more." Here, I'll try to get her landing in the background. And but then it picked up, and you got this girl. That didn't happen. Then the rain picked up a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, I'm getting a little spooked." And she said, "Very much agree. Let's let's turn around." So this is right where we launched. I think what we're gonna do is drive to the next gas stop, check the weather, and if it's cool, we'll go from there. So yeah.
Future Woody here. I didn't explain that very well. Basically, the rain kept picking up, but worst of all, we could see we were flying into the center of a U-shaped, real rainstorm. So while we were only getting drizzled on, it was coming down in front of us and to either side of us. And I still think we made the right call by just landing out. This is supposed to be fun. Should I wait for you? Should I be waiting for you? No. So I had decided to launch, and I was trying to delicately ask her if she was coming without pressuring her. So it's about 11 o'clock. It's hot, 83 maybe, and thermally, and scary conditions for a paramotor pilot. So this will be a new thing for me, a new limit, but it's kind of what I came here to do. I think Lara might stay on the ground. I think she's deciding. Nope, she's going to fly. I'm kind of set up. Nothing left to do but to do it. So it's not an awesome feel, but it should be good enough. I'm going to launch this way, head left, get some altitude as fast as I can, where I expect it to be a little bit smoother and, of course, safer in case something goes wrong. And with luck, this is my triumphant return to the airport, even though we didn't fly the whole thing. And that would be awesome. Right now, this very moment, I'll change. The wind was low, and it would have been perfect for me to do a forward launch, but you get what you get. I'll wait for another moment. All right, she has her paramotor on. That's good news. It's windy, that's bad news. Let's do this. So, Woody from the future here. Look, when you're training, all instructors pretty much tell you that if you fly midday, and I think I took off around 11:20 or something, that if you fly midday, there are fire-breathing dragons up there. That it is super dangerous, death wish. Your wing is going to collapse, and you're going to come crashing to the ground, and it's a terrible, awful idea. I don't know why. It might be that wings have improved and that's less true than it used to be. But I met guys on this trip who fly midday all the time. Now, they're experienced pilots who know how to deal with issues. And, I'm right at a stage where maybe it's time for me to start flying midday. I don't know. But by the end of this flight, I felt like a bump warrior. By the end of the weekend, perhaps. Like, I know on this flight I'm itchy and I'm nervous and whatever. But after I took a chance to land and process it, I can tell you I flew last weekend and it was probably bumpier than this. And I'm cool, calm, and collected, the super version of me. Everything is fine. This was a great experience for me. And yeah, so I psyched out a little bit, on the launch and stuff. But just getting out there and doing it and rocking around, and it stretched me a bit. And I'm super glad that I did it. Future Woody here again. So any second now, you're going to see Johnson. That's him. That's the guy that got second place in the race division, Paramotor stud. And then shortly after him, you're going to see Eric Farewell too. They came out to join us. We're not far from Aviator PPG, the airport where I'm trying to get to. They came out to join us to, I guess, do like I'm going to call it para hand holding. They knew that we were new to flying in the day, and they were there especially for Laura, actually, because I talked to Johnson afterwards, and he said that he didn't know me, he had never heard of me, he wasn't interested in me, but he was there for Laura. He told me he thought I was like a random paramotorist who just happened to be out there also. So for a while, I'm doing laps, like staying in the vicinity, because I was waiting for Laura to launch. But and I didn't want to go it gets a little smoother and a little safer when you're up high. That's Eric Farewell. It gets a little smoother and safer when you're up high. So I wasn't that interested in coming down all the way so low that I could like yell to her. And we didn't have any other like great comm system. So I'm just kind of circling for maybe 10 minutes or so, giving her an opportunity to launch. But I could see, like, by the way her wing and paramotor was laid out, that she wasn't setting up again. And I eventually decided to head back to the airport thinking, like if I'm waiting for her to launch, then that's cool. But it didn't look like she was giving it another try. And I later learned that her launch didn't go that well, and she's not hurt or anything, but I had to fly back solo because that's just the way cookie crumbles sometimes.
I'm really scared. My feet are shaking. I'm bouncing around. I'm not sure why. I mean, it's turbulent, but I don't feel like it's a whole different class of turbulence than I felt before. I'm pretty confident in my wing. I need to go about 13 miles, and I can follow this road. The thing is, it looks like there's decent landing places pretty frequently. Like I could land next to this road a lot and be okay. So I'm just gonna follow it and know that, like, hey, if I ever want to bug out, look at these giant fields. Now they're probably marshy and they're not awesome, and I get that, but they're landable. That's different than North Carolina, where all of this would be trees. I guess I'll steer wide of all this. This is obviously congested. Woo! I'll probably get a thermal off all those white roofs.
Future Woody here. Oh my God, past Woody, you are such a sissy. I remembered you being far braver than this on that flight. Way braver. I feel like I hardly know you, past Woody.
So, two guys from Aviator PPG came to escort us back. I don't think Laura's launching. That and the fact that I don't know how much fuel I need is why I decided to go. I was hoping one of them would split off and escort me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But that's okay, I'm a big boy. And it's actually not even that bumpy up here.
Not even that bumpy. That's what I'm talking about, past Woody. Man up.
So if I fly under a cloud that's an indicator that there'd be some sort of thermal there. That's what happened. The water went up, it cooled off, and turned into a cloud. But if you look at that cloud, it has soft edges, which implies that it's not too bad. I'm nervous, so they all look bad to me, but it shouldn't be that bad. I see the road curves right and back. I'm just gonna go as the crow flies and assume that everything will be okay.
Assume that everything will be okay? I'm so disappointed in me.
Looking for airplanes because I saw one earlier. That catches your attention. What am I doing? So that cloud almost above us, soft edges. This one, I would describe it as medium. Bumping around a little bit more now. I feel like some pilots would be totally cool right now. And I'm happy. I'm more than that. I'm proud that I'm just medium cool. I don't know where it is. I know it's along this road. It's off it a bit. There's something in front of us that looks kind of airporty, but I don't think that's it. I could check my phone, and I might. I just, you know what? I'm going to. It's especially smooth right now. Too much throttle. Chill, Woody. Chill, chill. All right, everything is fine. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Come on. Shit. Why do I have no signal right now? I don't think I'm taking the right approach. I should go over there.
Woody here. So the deal is there's an airport in front of me, and it turns out that's the destination. That's going to be the airport I'm looking for. And while I learned in training about traffic patterns around airports, like there's left patterns and right patterns, and you have to know which way the wind is directing and what they're going to be doing, they taught it to me, but I just feel like I don't know it. Or maybe I could pass a test, but I don't know it with full confidence. So that's one of the things I'm going to be getting out of training the next time through. I've got that question in my head to ask. I can see, I think, there it is. There's a plane to my right. He just passed me. And there he is. I'm not sure how to stay out of the airplane's way, but I do know that I need to get to this airport. And that's sort of what's going on in my head.
That might be the airport. If I could see that red hangar, I'd be golden. I think it is. I'm kind of pointed toward it. That's totally it. All right, so I have a visual on it. I'm gonna put my phone away. Come on. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, now I know where I'm going. It's, whoa! It's right over there. Whoa, seriously, dude. I just have to get down there and land. I think the pattern is going to be coming straight at it, land like this way. If I can just hit the ground. like a real pilot, I'll be in great shape. So the tarmac can cause thermals and collapses and stuff. So I kind of don't, I'm torn. I mean, I don't want to hit it at 30 feet or anything. I need a safe way to land. I think I might, bouncing around, come in high-ish across it, bank right, dude, and then come in upwind. Oh, I know what I should do. I should do my seat now, so that I'm not dealing with shit later on. All right, 1,100 feet. Most people don't fly this time of day. It's about 11 something, I think. So I'm probably too high right now. I mean, I don't need to be 1,000 feet above the tarmac. I think I'm in a thermal. I'm having a hard time getting down. All right, I'm all ready for landing. Pretty sure my wind direction. Maybe a little more throttle. Is there someone laid out there? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I won't be flying through the pylons. But it is a nice wind indicator. This is what I'm talking about. Can't get down. All right, here's the big area I was worried about. Worked out fine. Gonna overshoot a little bit. Let's get the fuck, thermal. Watch it, everything's cool. Search, speed's okay. Let's nail this landing, everyone's watching. That'll do.
Multi-million-dollar deals, got $1 million deal. When I was younger, I would wonder how $1 million feel. And for real, it feel like I ain't even broke a seal. Cause when you drop hits, they want you to pick up the bill. Now my life is in Maryland, my heart is in Chicago. New York state of mind, but out LA, man, that's where I go. When I need to lay this shit down, so much on my mind, that's the reason I'm spitting now.